Now let's get acquainted with the other conditions of castling, that is, when it is not allowed to castle. Let me very quickly to say all rules and then to show on the examples. So let's start. Castling is not allowed when the king or the rook has moved before the castling. Castling is not allowed during check when our or opponent's king is under the check. We don't have the right to castle in order to get rid of the check. During castling, the king cannot pass under the check. After the castling, the king must not be under the check. Now let's see all these rules on the examples. For example, in this position, black cannot castle to the long side because their rook has moved. Also, they are not able to castle to the short side because the square f8 is controlled by the white's bishop. Here, the white's king is under the black's queen check. So we aren't allowed to get rid of from the check trying to castle. We are just not allowed to do that. At first, we should protect from that check, for example, to close, just then to try to castle after, for example, queen b6 to try to castle. But again, here white's king is not allowed to castle to the short side because this square is controlled by the black's queen. So we can castle to the long side. Here, in this position, if black wants to disturb the white side, not to allow them to castle, for example, to castle to the short side, they should play bishop a6 to take under control this square, and white's king is not allowed to jump over this square, over this control square, and to make a castle. But white can do a long castle because there is no problem in this side. But if black wants to disturb the white side here in the queen side, so they should play knight b3 to take c1 square under the knight's control. But of course, white can do a short castle, there is no problem here, but definitely not to the long side. So these were the rules of castling, following which our king would always be protected and safe.